Oka Njoku on the Breakfast Central. Starting off with Kenya football now, Sports Cabinet Secretary Ababu Namwamba will on Thursday meet chairman of the 18 Kenyan Premier League clubs to discuss the state of Kenyan football. The FIFA suspension will headline the meeting, where the 18 chairmen are also expected to give their proposals regarding resumption of the top-tier league. The kickoff date for the new season is yet to be announced due to the uncertainty regarding the leadership of football in the country following the expiry of the mandate of the Football Kenya Federation Transition Committee last month. And from Kenya, let's head straight to Nigeria and talk about the coach, Jose Peseiro, the coach of Nigeria's national football team, the Super Eagles. He has not received a single paycheck from his employers 6 months after being appointed to lead the Super Eagles. The 62-year-old who took charge of the team in May is yet to make an official complaint to Nigeria's Football Federation about the non-payment of his salary. In response, the financially stricken NFF, which receives its funding from the country's government, says it has come up with a plan on how to settle the arrears. The NFF already owes money to Peseiro's predecessor, Gernot Rohr, and to players from its national teams. Nigeria's Sports Ministry, which took on the responsibility to pay Peseiro, has blamed the delay on processes for receiving funds from the federal government. A special advisor to Sports Minister Sunday Dare says the coach will be paid very soon. And to Europe now, talking about the Champions League. Liverpool ended Napoli's flawless Champions League run with a victory at Anfield, but still had to settle for second place in Group A. Jurgen Klopp's side were looking to bounce back from Saturday's home defeat by Leeds United, and their spirits will be lifted by late goals from Mohamed Salah and Darwin Núñez, which ended the impressive Serie A leaders' unbeaten 21-game run. A game of few chances looked to be heading for a draw, but Liverpool snatched the win when Mohamed Salah forced home a close-range finish with 5 minutes to go, and then Darwin Núñez sealed the deal in added time. Looking at the other results from the games now, talking about the Champions League now in Group A, it was a 2-0 for Liverpool ahead against Napoli, and Ajax defeated Rangers 3-1, and with that one, the Ghanaian striker right there, Mohamed Kudus, got on the score sheet and also gave an assist in that game. In Group B, Club Brugge and Bayer Leverkusen played out a goalless draw, and FC Porto defeated Atletico Madrid, ending the run for Atletico Madrid in the Champions League, finishing last in Group B. And Bayern Munich defeated Inter to claim the top spots in Group C as Victoria Pleasant lost to Barcelona 4-2. Barcelona already heading to the Europa League. And in Group D, Tottenham Hotspur had to snatch a late winner as it defeated Marseille by 2-1. And Frankfurt, away from home, defeated Sporting by 2-1. And today we'll see action in the Champions League starting from Group F. Real Madrid will take on Celtic as Shakhtar Donetsk will be up against RB Leipzig. In Group G, Copenhagen takes on Borussia Dortmund. And for Manchester City, they still might be without the services of Erling Haaland, but they will take on Spanish giants Sevilla. In Group H, it is Juventus taking on Paris Saint-Germain, while Maccabi Haifa will be at home as they welcome Benfica. Right, to the world of golf now, let's talk about Novak Djokovic, who got his Paris Masters title defense underway with a straight-set victory against Maxime Cressy. The former world #1, who got a bye into the second round, defeated Cressy 7-6, 6-4 as he started his bid for a record-extending 7th title. It is a 17th straight win for Serbia's 21-time Grand Slam champion, and of course, he is 35 years old. Wrapping up with the world of basketball now, that is the NBA. The Brooklyn Nets have agreed to part ways with head coach Steve Nash after the team's 2-5 starts to the new NBA season, winning 2 games and losing 5. Now, Nash departs having amassed a record of 94 wins, 67 losses, and won just 1 playoff round since being appointed head coach in September 2020. His departure brings an end to a disappointing tenure that had promised so much when the Nets formed a super team of former NBA champions and MVP by uniting Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and James Harden. Between injury setbacks and Irving's ineligibility issues relating to his COVID-19 vaccination status, he and Durant played just 64 games together, while the trio of Durant, Irving, and James Harden managed just 16 appearances together. Now, assistant coach Jackie Vaughn will take over in place of Steve Nash in the interim. Quite a sad one for Steve Nash right there, getting to lose his job as the coach of the Brooklyn Nets. And that's a wrap on Breakfast Central Sports Updates. I am Udoka Njoku.
Thank you so much, Udoka. Now, we do hear that while Steve Nash is leaving, of course, Njoku, you also heard the story that that very man who had issues with another lady in another basketball club will be coming in to take his position.
It's the way you're refusing to call his name. And you're saying that man that
You're
had
talking about Email Udoka. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
You had to go. I'm just, Udoka.
Which of the Udokas, though?
Email Udoka, that's his name, not Udoka Njoku. It's Email Udoka.
Well,
that's
but of course,
Udoka,
it's quite a sad thing happening in the world of basketball. But I mean, for Steve Nash, quite an experienced basketball player when he was still playing in the NBA, but losing his job as a coach, I mean, it's a tough call. Being a basketball player is different from you being a basketball coach. So
that's it.
Same
thing with football. Being a football player is different from you being a football coach. As long as you decide to be a coach.
The brothers who are super analysts but can make a good football coach, the Neville brothers.
All right, we wish him all the best with his career going forward, really. That's all we can do here. But thank you so much, Udoka, for joining us. See you around.